And if you aren't here, you can get started in whatever pose helps you to feel grounded and connected to yourself and the earth. Alrighty, well, it is 12:01, so we are going to go ahead and get started now, and hopefully some more friends will join us as we go. So if you are following along with the playlist, you can go ahead and start it now. And wherever you are, I invite you to allow your gaze to come inward. And maybe this means that you softly close your eyes, or maybe you gaze down at the tip of your nose. And allow your attention to be spontaneously drawn to your breath. Noticing the movement in your body created from the breath. Noticing what might ever come up for you as you go inward and pay attention to the breath. And just allow yourself to come into presence here. Letting go of thoughts, letting go of what happened before, what you have to do after, and just allow yourself to be. Yoga is not in the pose, it's in the present. This was a quote I found by Susanna Barkataki. And today, as we move through a warrior series, I encourage you to think about how you are present in each pose. For those of you who've taken my warrior flow before, you know that I like to draw on the story of the fierce warrior, Brata. If you're not familiar, I encourage you to look it up. But know this, in Warrior 1, we are rising from the ashes. In Warrior 2, we set our sights on an enemy or something we want to change or fight. And in Warrior 3, we are attacking or taking action. In Humble Warrior, we are letting go of ego and we are practicing compassion and humility. So as we flow and as we stay for a few breaths in our warrior postures, I encourage you to think about how you can embody each of those qualities. How can you embody the warrior within? Not only to tap into your own warrior spirit, but how can you use that to fight for others? How can you use that to show up for yourself and others in the community? Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. One more inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And set your intention here. Maybe it is to embody the warrior within, or maybe it's something else entirely. But I encourage you to come back to that throughout class if this warrior intention does not serve you. Once more, deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, sigh your intention into the universe. And if it's comfortable for you, coming into your Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath, sound of the ocean, breathing in and out through your nose. And if you're not on your back, I invite you to come down onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Inhaling through the nose, restricting the back of the throat, exhaling through the nose. Inhale, exhale, allow your knees to drop over to the right, supine twist. Letting your shoulder blades stay plugged into the earth, gaze is up or over your left shoulder, breathe here, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, lifts you back up through center. And exhale, allow your legs to fall over to the other side. Again, both shoulder blades plugged into the earth, gaze is up or over your right shoulder, breathe here. Allowing yourself to feel connected to the earth and to the spirit within. Inhale, bring your knees back up to center. And exhale, happy baby pose. Allow the soles of your feet to press up towards the sky. Grab your feet or shins or back of your legs. And just maybe take a few rocks on your sacrum here. Think about pulling your knees into your chest as you press your back and sacrum into the earth. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, release your feet towards the mat, setting up for bridge pose, Sakti Bandha Sarvangasana here. So graze your heels with your fingertips. Feet are parallel to each other, toes face forward. Shimmy your shoulder blades onto your back. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips up. Now your hips might come up an inch, they might come up a few inches. I don't know, they might like rock it up to the sky. Whatever you're feeling today, tapping into the strength. And pressing into both feet equally. Think about tucking the tailbone under, squeezing the glutes. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And on your next inhale, extend your arms up overhead. As if you're holding a tray above. Bring your palms into fist and just take some circles with your wrists in one direction. And then the other. And then open up your fingers, spread your fingertips wide, and then contract by making a fist. Inhale, open up fingers, spread your fingers wide, and then make a fist. And do this a few times, and if you're trying to flick something up your fingers, feeling the webbing between your fingers here, we'll be doing quite a few chaturangas, so we also want to get our fingers and wrists warm. And then take the left fingers with the right fingers. So just pulling them back slightly, getting a stretch of the forearm and wrist. Noticing what your glutes are doing here. They've gotten a little bit lazy, pressing to the feet. Inhale. And exhale, switch to the other side, grabbing the right fingers at the finger blade, pulling the fingers back towards your face. Not forgetting the thumb here, showing that some love as well. Inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to inhale, lower your hands down by your side, keep your hips lifted. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, extend your right leg up towards the ceiling, right? So really tapping into that left glute, right leg stands up. And then take little pulses here, allowing the movement to come from your left glute. Beautiful. And we are here for 10. 9, nice carry. 8, 7, good job there. 6, you got it there. 5, 4, yes, more in 3, 2, and 1. Lower the foot down. Reset your hips. And then extend your opposite leg towards the ceiling. Set the sole of the foot towards the earth. Push into your right foot to engage your glutes, and then take those pulses here. We are here for 10. 9, so strong, ladies. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, lower that foot down. Last set of glutes. Take these little tiny pulses with your hips, allowing your hips to drop to 1 inch, and then come back up. So squeezing your glutes together at the top, squeezing your inner thighs. You got this. We're here for 20. I'm not going to count all the way down, but I promise you we're at 15. You got this. 10, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips all the way down. Maybe bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Give yourself a little bit of a hug here. And on your next inhale, slide your palms behind your knees, rocking over the legs of your mat, coming up to Navasana, both pose. Now a couple options for both pose. You can keep your feet on the ground. You can keep your legs bent, feet flat, or you can keep your legs straight. Palms can be on the ground, behind your legs, or out in front of you. Wherever you are, think about pulling your belly button in and expanding across the chest, sitting up nice and tall. And we hold here. Breathe. 5 breaths. You got this. How can you be present in this pose? Notice your feet. Notice your fingertips. Notice your heart. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Looking lovely, ladies. Exhale. Bring your feet down to the ground and give yourself a little hug. Almost done. Breathe here. Inhale, bow pose, Navasana. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. You can do whatever you feel with your legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist on over to the right. Bring your prayer to the right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And this is our flow. Moving here from side to side, really tapping into those obliques. Maybe you take away the pause at the center. Maybe you even extend your arms out here. But take whatever variation suits you. Breathe. We're here for 5. And 4. You got this. Pull that core in. 3. And 2. 1. Drop your feet to the mat. Give yourself a little hug here. And then roll over your knees and meet me in tabletop position. In tabletop, you're navigating your shoulders over your wrists, hips over knees. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Flat spine here. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, gaze lift. Think about cracking your collarbone forward. Exhale, cat pose. Push into your hands around your spine here. Slurp your belly button in. Inhale, cow, belly drops. Exhale, cat, belly pulls in. Inhale, cat. And exhale, cat. And moving through a few rounds of cat-cow with your breath, adding any creative movement. Maybe taking some more wrist stretches, some hip circles. Maybe take a puppy pose, a child pose. What does your body need? Can you give it that? And can you be present in all of these movements? Noticing where that warrior is inside of you. Breathe here. Coming back to a neutral tabletop in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, tabletop pose. On your next inhale, extend your left arm forward, thumb faces up. Now push into the earth with your right palm. Keep your belly button squared towards the mat. Then extend your right leg back. You can keep your toes on the floor or using your glutes to lift your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, bring knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Hold. Push into the earth. And bend into your right knee, bringing your heel to your glute. Go ahead and maybe grab to that right foot with your left hand. If you can't reach it, that's okay. Just think about pulling your heel to your glute. Again, notice what your belly is doing here. Can you keep it engaged? Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale, release the leg and the arm, and exhale, come back to tabletop. Reset the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Tabletop position, other side. Inhale, right arm forward. Now push into your left palm. Scoop your belly into your spine. And then extend your left leg back. Again, toes can stay on the mat. Or engage your glute to squeeze your leg up. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, squeeze that elbow out there. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, re-extend. Last one, exhale, crunch. Inhale, re-extend and hold. Bend your left leg and maybe go ahead and take a hold of the foot with your right arm. And if you are here again, pushing into the earth, keeping the belly engaged, maybe starting to twist open. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, tabletop position. Spread your fingertips wide, pressing into the index finger and thumb. Pull your belly button into your spine. Inhale, bear pose. Hug your knees 1 inch off the mat. Puff up between your shoulder blades. Try to create as much space between them as you can. We are here for 5. Breathe, be present. 4, 3, downward facing dog in 2, and 1. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now in your first downward dog practice, maybe you take some movement. Maybe you get creative, maybe you get flowy. This is a fun song to flow to if you're listening. But again, do what you need. How can you be in presence here? And then come into stillness, paying attention to your foundation. Feet and hands are foundation of this pose. So push your toes and fingers into the mat. Think about expanding the muscles behind your heart to externally rotate your biceps. Think about pulling your hips up and back as you melt your heels down towards the earth. 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, knees to the ground, come into a child's pose. Knees can be as wide as the mat, or knees can be in towards each other. Fingertips float towards the front of the mat. Glutes pull back. Maybe you rock your hips from side to side here. And know that child's pose Vinyasa is available for you at any time during class, even if I do not call. Remember that you are the only one who knows what it's like to be in your body. So take what you need. I am simply a guide. You certainly do not have to do what I say. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, roll forward, come up into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, journey to the top of your mat, maybe tiptoeing forward, maybe taking a half, coming into a forward fold here. Now you can stand forward fold or take a rag doll, heel toeing your feet hips with distance, grabbing your elbows again, letting everything roll off your back. Beautiful variation. Inhale. Exhale, release your palms to the earth and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. Bring your hands to prayer, heart center, Anjali Mudra. Starting class with the sound of Om, the sound of the universe that unites us all. Inhale for Om. Om. Let's get rid of the flow, friends. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Urdhva Hastasana, arms rise. Think about pulling up energy through your feet here, slight tuck of the tailbone. Shoulder blades down your back, pinkies rotate in towards one another, getting tall here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Shifting weight into the balls of the feet, pressing your hands to the mat, maybe you're bending your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Think about sending your side back as the crown of your head pulls forward, gaze is down, neck is long. Exhale, hands to the mat, step your right foot back, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge, arms may up. Track your left knee over your left ankle, squeeze your inner thighs in together, make your ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to high plank pose, Uttanasana. Press into your fingertips, dome up your back, energy out through your heels, belly button folds in. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, lower belly, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Chest pulls through, top the feet press into the earth, gaze down. Take another inhale. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, step the front between the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, arms rise and over one. Exhale, hands to the mat, step up, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms rise, extend the mountain. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the left foot back, drop the knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back in plank pose. Again, firm your belly, push into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, lower chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull the chest through. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, arms around. Exhale, hands to the mat, step your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, adding on here. Inhale, arms around. Maybe look up. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step your right foot back, drop the knee, but keep the toe tucked. Inhale, low lunge, arms rise up. You might feel a little bit more of a stretch here in your right hip flexor. Now on inhale, Extend your left arm forward and slice your right arm back. So you're taking a twist away from your bent knee. Think about squeezing your inner thighs in together as you pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. The right arm comes forward, the left arm goes back. Breathe here again. Shoulder blades pull onto the back. Drag your left hip down. Big movement here. Engage your core. Push into your right toe. Rise up. Twisted crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale. Now you can stay here. Keep your back knee on the floor. Whatever suits you. We are here for 3 breaths. Inhale. And let it go. How can you show up here? Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel open warrior 2. Bring your right foot down to 90 degrees. Left foot twist forward. Arms feet out. Think about pushing your right thigh back as you bend into your left knee. Gazes over your left middle finger. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Right arm goes down, your right palm, left arm overhead. Commit to the bend in your left knee. Keep your knee tracking towards your left pinky toe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift you back up, warrior 2. Exhale, easy twist. Spin up on your right leg, plant your right palm. Inhale, extend your left arm overhead. Check in with your hips here. Lift up your right hip as you drag back your left. Allow the twist to come from your wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drop your back knee towards you. Moving into modified side plank. Swing your left leg back behind you as you kickstand your right leg. Roll your right shoulder onto your back. Left leg can be on the ground or lifted. Push into your right palm. Breathe here, and maybe you take some pulses with this top leg, allowing the hip and the glute to do the movement. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, turn down, plank pose. Palm pressing to the mat. Now you can continue to drop your knees or move through your chaturanga. Come down to low plank, bend your knees, elbows 90 degrees. Untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Think about pulling the tips of your shoulder blades together behind your heart. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg lift. Square your hips by rotating your pinky toe down. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. One more breath in. Exhale, standing split. Hands come to the mat or to block. Level off your pelvis here. Inhale. Exhale, step into a forward fold, other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain, look up. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step your left foot back, drop the knee, keep the toes tucked, arms rise. Feel the stretch in your left hip flexor. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the left or right arm forward, left arm back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the right, left arm forward here. Breathe. Now you know where we're going. Flex into that back toe. Inhale, lift up, twisted crescent lunge. Then think about pulling your shoulder blades together. We're here for 3 breaths. Be present. What do you notice? How do you show up as a warrior here? One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel open, warrior 2. Left foot spins down 90 degrees. Think about pressing your left thigh back as you bend into your right knee, gazes over your right middle finger. Beautiful. Keep your right knee tracking towards your right toe. Yes, great adjustment. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, put your front palm, reverse warrior. Left arm can come down, left leg or behind your back or bind. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift you back up. Exhale, easy twist. Left palm down, right arm up. Bring your awareness to your hips. Drag your right hip back. Lift your left hip. Core engaged here. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left knee. Inhale, come into modified side plank. Swing your right leg back behind you. Push into that left palm. Rainbow arch your hips up. And then pulse that top leg, whether up by your hip or down on the ground. We are here for 5, 4, looking great. 3, you got this, warriors. 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to stillness. Exhale, turn down to plank and move through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Square your hips, rotate your pinky down. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Take another breath in. Exhale, standing split, palms to the earth or block. Keep your pelvis level here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift you up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at heart center and take a breath here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side up through your mouth. Moving to Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chair pose in Sukhasana. In your chair pose, allow the weight to come into your heels. Take a peek down at your toes and make sure that you can see all of them. Yes, beautiful adjustments here. Think about pointing your tailbone down towards the earth. Squeeze your insides together. Feel the muscles in your legs working. Feel those warrior muscles turning up. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, hop, or jump and float through your chaturanga or skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Now your left foot is pointing to a 45-degree angle to the left corner of your mat. Think about keeping your feet on 2 separate tracks here. Maybe you scoot your right foot out and then twist your torso to the front of the mat, arms rise. Biceps by your ears. We're holding here for 5 breaths. And maybe while you're here and you're focusing on your breath, I want you to reflect on what is it that you need to rise up. How can you rise up in your life? What do you need to face? Call that to mind. Envision yourself gaining strength from this pose here. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and flow through your chaturanga, maybe with one leg. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, Kendra. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Again, coming to your foundation. Make sure the toes are pointed forward. Chest is pointed forward. Bend into your left knee. Knit your ribs together. Biceps by your ears. We hold for 5 breaths. Same thing here. How can you practice presence in this pose? How can you gather strength all the way up from your feet in this pose? Beautiful variation, Erin. Beautiful, Morgan. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back and flow through your chaturanga, maybe with one leg. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, adding on. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Now in your chair pose, your biceps can be by your ears, your arms can be in front, or you can have your hands at prayer for center. Whatever works for you, do that. But breathe here. Again, we're going to be here for some time. You might not like it. That's okay. We don't have to like everything in life. But can we learn how to be present even in the things that cause us discomfort or we might not like? How can we go inside and maybe ask us what is causing you this discomfort? And then how can I change it? Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more breaths. You got this. Inhale. And exhale. I believe in all of you. Yes, and inhale. Exhale. You got this, Lexi. You got this, Carrie. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Inhale. Halfway lift. Maybe shake it out. Exhale. Step, hop, or float to the back of your mat. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Settle into your foundation here. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms behind your back. Press your palms at your low back. And on your next inhale, think about pumping your chest up towards the sky while squeezing your glutes here. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Maybe your right shoulder can come to the inside of your right leg, or maybe you're just parallel. But wherever you are, think about dragging your right hip back in line with your left and keeping your core engaged. And again, we hold here. In this humble warrior, what can you let go of? Where is your ego causing you problems? How can you let go of it? How can you practice compassion for yourself and for other people here? Breathe. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, take a full bind here. Drag your right arm under your right side, bring it to your right hip crease, and then your left arm can go ahead and meet your right palm at your right hip crease. If you can't get your left arm all the way over, that's okay. Just allow it to go as far as you can, or maybe you grab onto your shirt. But breathe here, different way to get into this bind. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lift your lunge, hands plant to the inside of your right foot, spin up onto your left toe. And maybe you rock from side to side here. We're not going to be here for terribly long. But just breathe, thinking about again, opening up that right hip. Inhale and exhale. And wherever you are, come back to stillness in your lizard lunge. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Spin your back foot down. Extend your left arm overhead. Maybe your right forearm's on your side, or maybe it's, what's that called? Inside of your right foot. But wherever you are, press your left leg back. Think about expanding through your chest. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale lifts you up, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Gaze over that right middle finger. Now in warrior two, we set our sights on something we want to fight. What do we need to go after? Maybe this is something internal, maybe this is something external, but how can you set your gaze on something you want to change? See that thing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath. You got this. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat, bend into your left knee. Right toe split up towards the sky. Maybe you can come all the way down, or maybe you stay up high. Think about feeling your left heel towards the earth. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift you back up, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. This is our flow. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. We move here with your own breath. You got this. Find the strength here. We are here for 5. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Exhale, easy twist. Left palm plant. Right arm extends up overhead. Now ground down into your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, Vastasana, side plank. Step your right foot on top of your left. Push into the earth, rainbow off your hips, or your left knee can stay down. But breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, high plank. And lower through your chaturanga or come to downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Breathe here. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Maybe you take an awkward cross this time. On your next inhale, think about shining your heart up. Pull your fingertips down. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow forward. Dragging your left hip back, engaging your core. Maybe you're all the way folded. Maybe you're halfway. But again, reflect here. How can I let go of ego? Where do I need to practice humility in my life? Allow that to come to presence. Breathe. Maybe lifting your fingers off your back. Maybe bring your fingers to to the ground. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, take a full bind. Stretch your left arm under your left leg. Right arm comes behind your back. And maybe it's a full bind, maybe it's a half bind, maybe it's no bind. Do whatever works for you. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lizard lunge. Palms to the mat, spin up on your right toe. Maybe you scoot your left foot out a little bit. Maybe you rock from side to side here. Again, we're not here for very long. Breathe. Inhale, come back to stillness. Exhale, extended side angle. Spin your right heel down, left arm comes to side, or can be hanging out inside of your left leg. Either way, think about lifting up through your left side body while you create length along your right side body. Breathe here. Believe this is Utthita Parsvaottanasana. That could be wrong, and I apologize for butchering it. Inhale, rise up, warrior two, Virabha Drasana. Again, get settled into your foundation, gaze over your left fingertips, and set your sights on something here. 5 breaths, ladies, you got this. Breathe. What do you need to go after? What do you need to change? See it clearly. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat, bending into the right knee, left toes first up. Again, you can come low, or you can just keep your hips up high. Keep your right heel peeled towards the mat. Breathe. Inhale, lift you up, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. And we float here. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. If you're listening to the playlist, this is a great song right now. I'm making a move. You got this. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, easy twist. Right palm spins down, the left arm extends up overhead. And left sinking into your hips. Inhale. Exhale, side plank, right side. Vajrasana. Push into your right palm, rainbow right your hips. Maybe you lift your top leg, maybe you drop your bottom knee. Do whatever variation works for you. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, turn down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And drop to child's pose. Maybe drink some water, maybe wipe sweat, maybe give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't want to judge your experience, but good job, stick with it and come back to your intention here. Breathe. We've got a little bit more left before we cool down. Come back to presence. Come back to that warrior spirit. And we're going to meet a downward facing dog in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog if you are ready. Inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, journey forward, forward, forward. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms rise, chair pose. Now, shift your weight into your left foot. Start to hover your right foot up off the earth. Maybe it's just an inch. Just think about pulling your hips in line with one another, really squeezing your belly. Inhale. Exhale, start to hinge forward as you step that foot back. Inhale, lift you up, crescent lunge. Breathe here. We've been here before. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Tilt your torso forward. Slice your arms through the air. Think up dog in your spine. Get light on your back toe. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Once more. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, crescent plane, and hold. And on an inhale, extend your arms forward, keeping your top body exactly as it is. It's okay if your left leg is shaking. Mine is too. Inhale. Exhale, standing split. Jump into your left foot as you lift up your right leg. Now you can stay here in your standing split, or if it calls to you, you can practice your handstand hops here. Maybe you can focus on a balancing pose, but whatever it is you need, come to that here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful carry. Inhaling. And exhaling. Yes, Lexi. And if you're playing, come back to stillness. Inhale. Exhale. Flip your belly in. Bring your knee to your chest. Inhale. Rise up. One-legged mountain. Right knee lift. Think about bringing your right knee in line with your right hip. Arms extended up. Pinkies pointed in. Now, hold your belly button to your spine. Hands to prayer, heart center. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Extend your right leg back behind you. Now you can stay here, or maybe you bring your hands to your hips to drop your right hip in line with your left. Flex those back toes. Breathe. Inhale, lift you up, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane. One more like this. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot back, rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, opens you up, warrior two. Now, we've hit this pose before. See how it might feel different. See where there's maybe some opening. Breathe. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, spin your hands down to the mat, step back into plank, and lower all the way down to the belly. Taking a locust pose here. Palms come down by your side. Push the tops of your feet into the earth. Inhale, lift you up, lift leg, lift chest. Again, pull the tips of your shoulder blades onto your heart. Squeeze your glutes. Gaze is down, neck is long. We are here for 3 breaths. You got this. Fly my little bird, or technically bugs. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands underneath your palm. Inhale, pushes you up to plank pose. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Again, maybe you can get a little bit deeper in your chair pose. Bring your hands to prayer heart center if that serves you. Or you can keep them out in front of you. But shift your weight into your right foot and inhale, lift your left foot up off the ground. Really press into your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, start to hinge forward as you send that leg back. Inhale, drop the foot. Whoop. Rise up, crescent lunge. Okay, if you follow your little wobble. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, crescent plane. Top body tilts forward, up doggy spine. Palms face together. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Stay here. Inhale, extend your arms forward. Top body stays tilted. Really pull your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, standing split. Stomp into your right foot as you lift your left leg off the ground. Now square the toes towards the earth. There might be a micro or generous bend in your right knee, and do what you need to here. Maybe that's a handstand hop. Maybe it's a bounce. Maybe it's chilling out. Maybe you're just like, nah, Monica, I'm done. You do you, my friend. But breathe. Inhale and exhale. If you are playing, come back to stillness. Inhale, bring your knee into your chest. Exhale, rise all the way up. What is it called? One-legged mountain. Bring your left knee in line with your left hip, toes flex towards your face. Bring your palms to prayer at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Again, think about squaring your left hip down. Maybe bring your hands to your hips and check out how level your pelvis is. Inhale, lift you back up, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane. Now you can do anything with your arms here. I like to keep them at heart center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, airplane, and hold. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot back. Inhale, lift you up, crescent lunge. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Notice how this side feels different. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, send your palms down to the mat, step back to plank pose, hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower down for a count of 5. You can drop your knees if you need. 4, Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful control. Setting up for locust number 2. Bring your palms at your low back. You can clasp your palms, or again, you can keep your palms beside you. See what feels good for you. Zipper your legs together. Exhale all the air out. Now inhale, lift up chest, lift up legs. Think about allowing your fingers to pull you towards your feet. Pull those shoulder blades on your back. You got this. 3 breaths, beautiful. Use your breath to move you. Come into presence with the breath here. 1 more inhale. Exhale, lower down to the earth. Beautiful. Inhale, bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Press up to a plank pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat. We're going to string all of this together. I promise you it'll make sense. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to prayer heart center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale it out. All right, strong warriors. Moving through all 3 variations, all 4 variations. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat and flow through your chaturanga or meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Rise up, warrior 1. Get your foundation here. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, fold forward, warrior 1. Breathe. Inhale, lift you back up, warrior 1. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Spin up on your back toes. Slice your arms behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel open, warrior 2. Breathe here. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Bend into that right knee. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, crescent with airplane arms. Spin up on your left toe. Arms are behind you. Exhale. Inhale, extend your arms forward, tilted crescent. Get light on that back toe. Exhale, standing split. Palms come down towards the earth. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, rise up. One-legged mountain pose. And breathe here. Now coming into full expression of warrior 3. Inhale. Exhale, start to tilt your arms forward as you send your left leg back. Now here, really keep your belly button slurping into your spine. You can keep the arms forward if that doesn't serve you, use another variation. But we are here for 5 breaths. And I want you to reflect on here, with everything you've identified through class, how can you take action? See it in your mind. What is it that you need to do to fight? For yourself, for others, for the world. See that here. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Drop that foot to the top, back of the mat. Inhale, arms rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat and flow, or meet that in a downward facing dog. 1 more side, ladies. You got this. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands behind the back. Inhale, puff up through your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, let it go. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1, create strength. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms, spin up onto your right toes, arms placed behind you. Inhale, cartwheel open, warrior 2. Set your gaze on what you need. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip your front palm, bend into the back. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale. Exhale, extend your arms forward, tilted crescent. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, standing split. Palms to the mat, right heel lift. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to chest. Inhale, rise up, one-legged mountain. Coming into warrior three on this side, inhale. Exhale, start to hinge forward as you kick your right leg back. Again, pay attention to your hips. Keep them in line with one another. Pull your belly button and use your glutes. And we're here for 5 breaths, using whatever arm variation serves you. But again, can you reflect here on how you can take action? How do you need to fight? Breathe. Be present in that. 2 more breaths. You got it. Beautiful. And if you fall out of it, that's okay. Come right back in. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Softly step upwards down. Inhale. Rise up. Step 1. Exhale. Hands to the mat and flow through your last chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Now in your half pigeon, losing my earphone. Flex your right toes towards your knee. Left leg is out long behind you. Think about squaring your hips towards the front of the mat. And on an inhale, extend your arms up overhead. And exhale, start to hinge forward, pulling your right hip back as you do to sleep your pigeon. And if this doesn't feel good for you, I invite you to take figure 4 on your back, crossing your right ankle over your left knee, and breathe. Or any other position that helps you to open up that right hip. And if you're listening to the playlist, I invite you to bring us to the next song with The World Needs Now Is Love. And allow yourself to just breathe in this hip opener. What can you let go of? What space is here already? Can you allow the space that you identify in your body to give you strength to let go of something else? Just breathe. Knowing that you are safe and present here. Two more breaths. Allowing the breath to calm. Bringing everything down. On your next inhale, walk your palms back up towards your hips. And then swing your left foot in front of you. Right foot is on the inside of your left thigh, setting up the giant Shavasana. On an inhale, arms rise up overhead. Shift your torso towards your left leg. And exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips, keeping the spine long here. Maybe you grab your toes or your shins or your thighs. Maybe there's a micro bend or generous bend in your left knee. But again, do what feels good for you. Breathe here. Inhale, lift you back up. Exhale, bring your right palm by your right hip. Roll over onto your right shin and take this little back bend. You never know what this thing is called, but just open up your heart here, however you feel appropriate. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. And now nothing fancy, just swing your left foot forward, coming into pigeon on the left side. So pigeon is Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, I believe. Bringing your left knee to the top of the mat, left shoulder flexed, right leg out behind you. Again, hips square, bring your arms up overhead, and then hinge forward as you drag your left hip back to sleep your pigeon. Or taking a figure 4 or another hip opening that you need, whatever it is. And breathe here. Noticing and maybe even relishing in the differences in size. Allowing your body to be heavy. Inhaling. And exhaling, letting it go. Inhale starts to lift you up. Exhale, setting up for Janu Sirsasana on the right foot swings forward. Inhale, arms rise, shift your torso towards your right leg, and exhale, fold. Again, noticing that our sides are different. There's nothing wrong with that. It just makes you human. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift you back up. Exhale, left palm by left hip, roll onto your left shin and knee, and shine your heart up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come down. Allow your legs to grow long in front of you, and then roll all the way onto your back, setting up the bridge pose. You have a block, you can use the block, maybe you slide it underneath you, maybe you bring it in between your knees. But raise your heels with your fingertips. Inhale, lift your hips up. Maybe you roll your shoulders onto the back so much so that you can cross your palms underneath you. Think about pumping your chest towards your chin, gaze to death. Glutes are working here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale lowers you all the way down to the ground. We're setting our first, second, and final back bend. I'll be calling for a second bridge pose. If you have something else in your practice, please feel free to do it now. Wherever you are, inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes together. Maybe this time you take the clasp behind your back. Maybe you even play with lifting one leg and the other. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest and take whatever final pose you need to complete your practice. Maybe it's a happy baby, maybe it's a spinal twist, maybe it's something else entirely, or you come into Shavasana already, but whatever it is that you need, go there. And when you feel complete, it might not be now, but when you do feel complete, I invite you to lower all the way down onto your back, coming into Shavasana, final resting pose. And taking Shavasana in any way that feels comfortable for you. So maybe your feet and arms are splayed out. Maybe your chest is open. Maybe you do a different variation with your legs, or maybe you're not even on your back. But do whatever you need to come into final rest and relaxation. Bring your attention back to your breath. Just breathe. Just be. I will call you out when it's time. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes if you feel ready to move. If not, you can stay exactly as you are. If you're ready to start or restart your day, taking gentle movements and allowing them to grow bigger throughout your body, bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to the present. And just take a moment to notice and celebrate the expansion you've created through your practice. And if you feel ready and if you want, rolling over onto your favorite side in the fetal pose, using your bicep as a pillow. Or again, staying exactly as you are. But I invite you to feel connected to your breath. Yoga is not in the pose, it's in the present. Presence to the absolute wonder of the world. Presence to the minor and major heartbreaks. Presence to it all. We don't have to go anywhere major or do anything fancy to do yoga. It's in the moment, in the present, in the now. Not turning away from the unspeakable horrors or griefs or joys. Being there. Sometimes the yoga is just about being there. Susanna Barkataki. And as you move along throughout your day, I invite you to just be wherever you are and be with others. And when you feel ready, coming up to an easy seat Sukhasana, hands in prayer at heart center, eyes gently closed or gaze down and soft. And as we started class, taking a deep inhale in, and exhale, letting it go. And I invite you to join me in one final sound of Om. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Om. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to guide you in your practice. I see you, I hear you, I love you. Bow to yourself, bow to each other. Thank you guys. I tried to unmute you for Om, but it apparently didn't work.
Thanks, Monica.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thanks.
Thanks, Monica. Good class.
All right. Thanks for coming, Morgan. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
See ya.
Thank you.
Too. Bye. Bye, Carrie. I'm glad you could make it.
Mon, so the same thing is when I go to mute everybody, and then you can't unmute them all. The same thing happened to me yesterday and like Saturday. I don't know why, and I like Zoom because like unmute. I don't know. You used to be able to say mute all participants, unmute all participants. So I don't know why it's doing that.
Because yeah, at the bottom. All right, so let's unmute. Because then it says allow participants unmute. Okay, unmute. Yeah, and now I can't. Now I can't go back. Sorry, I unmuted you. You're muted. I muted you. Oh, you can't unmute now? Oh. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, how'd you do that?
So I just went to participants and there's all right, so I'm hitting mute all, and then there's a checkbox that says allow participants to unmute themselves, but that's checked. I don't know, because it used to give you the option to unmute.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not anymore. I don't know why, like the new system, why that's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. But,
all right. Well,
yeah. Enjoy your day. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll talk to you.
Talk to you. Bye.
Bye.